What's good? How's it going, Tony? I fixed the delay finally. Finally, I fixed it. I don't know how, but it's fixed, and that's all that matters. So, there we go. At Brussels today. I think this has to be the best Aerosoft scenery by far. It is so good. So good. Definitely enjoy it. The level of detail around the airport is just incredible. Like, the cars driving around, everything about it. Look at this. You fixed the audio? There we go. Look at this airport though. I mean, the level of detail is just insane. But yeah, anyways. We're just gonna hop straight into the aircraft then, I guess, and get ready for departure. 2 legs today over to Geneva with the new scenery. And it should be fun. Then we're gonna go back to Brussels afterwards. So, we already have the plane on. We already have everything boarding slowly. Only 99 passengers today, so super light load for whatever reason. And I guess we can go back to the overhead. We'll get the crew supply on with the ground control, and we'll get the emergency exits armed. No smokings to auto and these to 1. I think that's all for the overhead. We're just going to get some dome lights on for now. After pushback, we are going to... 1 second. Yeah, after pushback, we're going to switch the time to daytime, and we're going to fly these in day, just to see the scenery. Should be a bit nicer. Okay, so we're going to go back down here. We're going to file the flight plan now in the MCDU. Which should be... there we go. Request that. Are you streaming today, Tony? Or no? I'm still waiting on that video, by the way. That video that you said you were going to release, but never did. 310 for the cruise today. Flight number is going to be... Beeline for Delta Uniform, I believe. The video should be uploading. How long is that going to take? I'll watch it once it's out, though, for sure. Cosmonix A319 for this flight. We'll go ahead and request the IRS in it as well. Perfect. We'll get the wind for climb. I did fix the timing issue now, so the stream should be live up to date instead of 15 seconds behind. But the unit's done, so we're going to go to the flight plan page and we're going to get the departure, which we're going to be off 25 right today. 25 right, and it's going to be on the Ruzi 3 mic departure. So we're going to go ahead and... where is that? Right? Nope, it's not right there. There we go. Ruzi... nope. There we go. Oh, completely missed it. That's the transition, so we're just going to insert that, and I do believe in Geneva they're using runway 04. So we're going to double check that. 220 at 6. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I might have to switch the runway there. Okay, we're going to plan for 22 then. So I'm going to switch that in the flight plan really quick. What arrival can we take for that? We'll take the... yeah, that one should work. Kilo 3 Romeo. I guess we can take an ILS, yeah. Yeah, that should work. Well, no, we'll take an RNAV actually. The RNAV's a bit easier. I think, if it lets me select that. How was the delay? The delay is fixed. It's like, I think, a second or 2 now, so much better than 15 seconds yesterday. That was really irritating. It should be a lot better now, though. Okay. So that is filed in Navigraph, so we are going to go back down here. We're going to plan the RNAV runway 22. It is? Perfect. That's awesome. Good to hear. ILS, nope. Actually... go back that, we'll erase that because we're not taking the ILS. We're taking the RNAV. So we'll go RNAV 22 with the Kita 3 Romeo. Yeah, it's the first one there. And that's via SPR, so that's already in there, and that should be fine. We'll go second flight plan, we'll copy that to there. Perf. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. I do believe that's boarded. It is, and we just have the fuel to wait for. So we'll wait for the fuel, which we have 5.7 kilograms today. So we'll get that plugged in there. That should be good. By the way, Tony, I messed with the sounds a bunch in OBS, so let me know how it is, if anything's too loud, if anything's too quiet. It should be fixed, but I just want to make sure. Just in case. Yeah, like, look at the detail of this guy. Driving into the bay right there. You're headed out for 24 minutes? Yeah, no worries, it's fine. Catch you in a bit. See you in just a bit. Alright, the fuel should be boarding. We're just going to double check that. That's not the right view. There we go. Perfect. It is boarding. Slowly but surely. There we go. Okay. Passengers are boarded. We're going to go ahead and get the seatbelt signs on. I guess we can get the APU started for pushback imminently. There we go. And we'll get the altitude up to our cruise altitude of 310. There's no ATC online, so we do not have to worry about any of the constraints. We'll get the altimeter as well for departure, which is 1005. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Should be good like that, I think. Company message, we'll just double check that. Oh, it's just a load sheet. Accepted though. Okay, there we go, fuel's boarded, so we're gonna go ahead and send all this information over to the MCDU. Should all plug in there, which it is. Hi people, what's up A350 enjoyer? How is it going? Hopefully all's going well. 2-5 right for departure today. We'll sync that. Go 1F for the flaps with the packs on. And we'll calculate that. V2 of 149, which for an A319 that is quite high, so we're going to send that over to the MCDU. We're not that heavy today, so I don't know why it's so do a flight in SoCal? No Boston? You should do SoCal. SoCal's a bit more enjoyable in my opinion. It's up to you, of course. I prefer SoCal though, it's a bit nicer. There we go, APU started. We're going to go ahead and get the chocks off and the GPU can disconnect. Perfect. And I think should be ready for pushback in just a second. We're just going to do a quick look around the aircraft. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, so we're gonna go and it's already shut. Perfect. We're going to, I guess we can just call for pushback then. Not a very long startup for this aircraft. Perfect. Okay. We'll get the dome lights off as well. We don't need those on right now. Like I said before, once we push back, we are going to switch it to daytime. Just so we can fly this flight and the return flight in daytime, because it's a bit nicer for the scenery. Well, if you guys would like to see it nighttime, then we can do that, of course. There we go. Plug should be connecting. I'll go ahead and get that beacon light on. I do wonder if we have cabin announcements. Don't remember if I have custom ones or not. I'll wait to hear that. Perfect, okay. But yeah. If you guys haven't already, definitely go and pick up the Aerosoft Brussels. It's a beautiful airport. Lots of detail. Highly recommend it. There we go, Tug's lifting our nose up, so it should bring us up with that prompt any second now. There we go. We're going to be pushing back facing east, so pushback line right there. And we'll get those parking brakes off and we can go ahead and start engine number 2. Okay, apparently that's the pushback line. Yep, we do have announcements, so we're going to turn that down. There we go. Parking brakes can go on. Engine number 2 is started, so we'll go ahead and start engine number 1. Alright, there we go. Okay. So engines are both started. We're going to get back to normal for the start switch, and the flaps can come down the bottom. We can arm the speed brakes, and the other brakes can go to RTO, or correction, max. Not a Boeing. APU can come off. And we'll do a quick takeoff config. It's all good except for cabin, that's fine. Predictive wind shear, that can come on, there's just a little switch right there. Perfect. And that should be all. I think we're ready for taxi. Alright. I'm gonna zoom into the taxi chart, just get a quick. We're gonna take inner 5, inner 6, and we're just gonna do a takeoff from Bravo 1, so we're not gonna go full length today. That should be all. Check our right and left side really quick just to make sure there's nobody there. So there's not. And we do have a trim today of up 0.3, so there we go. Okay, we should be good, I think. I think that's all we need to do, so we'll get the parking brakes off. Get the taxi lights on as well. Up Caesar, how's it going? Welcome to the stream again. Good to see you. Hope all is well for you. Brussels traffic, beeline 4 Delta Uniform taxiing, holding point Bravo 1 via inner 5, inner 6. Brussels. Andrin. Hello, Andrin. Nice to see you. Isn't it like 1 o'clock for you? It's quite late. About to start descent to Vancouver. Nice. How was the flight? Was it good? It's not too long of a flight. I really like that flight. It's nice to do. And Vancouver's a beautiful place to land, I have to say. There we go, up to 20 knots. And that's the cabin call, so we'll go reset that down there. Perfect. I should be asleep, but I'm planning a flight to do tomorrow. Has to be around 12 hours, I'm assuming is what you meant. Oh wait, are we still doing a flight tomorrow? We were going to do a long haul or something. If you want to, I'm down. If you have time tomorrow, like evening or something for your time. I can wake up early in the morning if you need. It was a good lot of wind from the north, yeah. At least it was a good flight, hopefully not too turbulent. Yeah, Andrew, if you want to do a flight together, like a long haul, let me know. If you don't have time, that's fine. We can always find another time to do it, but I would be down. Time as well? Yeah. I mean, you could do some ops out of Geneva. Some, like, Swiss hops. Zurich, Geneva, back. Vice versa. With that new scenery. Not too bad of an idea. Yeah, just send me a message or something on... We'll be at school all day. Oh, one long ass flight, okay. I don't know. All the long flights I mean, oh, you could actually... What about, like... I mean, how long is your classes? You could always do, like, something from the west coast over to Hawaii. Vancouver, Hawaii, Calgary, Hawaii. It'll always be a good one. Alright, there we are. Approaching 25 right, so I'll make a quick call. Brussels traffic, beeline 4 Delta Uniform, departing runway 25 right. Roosie, 3 Mike departure, Brussels. We got the runway turn-off lights on. Landing lights can come on, strobes can go on, wing lights can go on, nav and logo lights can go on as well. And there we go, we're lined up. We're going to get the throttles up a bit, around 40%. 50 works. Disconnect the pedals as well for departure. And toga. Knots. 100. Winds aren't too bad anymore. They were pretty bad earlier. P1, rotate. Beautiful rotation. Now get the gear up. Oh, and Jordan, are you saying you're trying to get a flight right now? And to land tomorrow, or I think I might have misunderstood that. There we go, following the path. Levers to climb. Try to follow that path as best as you can. Let me get this down to 10 just so I can see it a bit better. Depart in the morning land. Ah, okay, I get it. Yeah. 12 hours. That's a good one. Not sure for that. Maybe like Dubai, Seattle or something like that. Zurich, Seattle. Or Los Angeles, Dubai, something like that. Alright, we passed the S, so we're going to get the flaps up. We're going to go and unarm the auto brake. Amsterdam to Singapore, yeah, that's a good one too, actually. Runway turn-offs can come off, taxi lights can go off as well. Oh, sorry about that, Caesar. Here, I'm gonna get autopilot on. I'm gonna remove that. Give me 1 second. Because that's really annoying. Give me just 1 sec, sorry. Let me just figure out how to do this really quickly. We'll make sure we're not passing. Oh, okay, 4,500. We're gonna get this to standard. Oh yeah, that Seattle scenery. Yeah, do not fly there. You saw how that went for me. Span protection. We're going to turn off excess caps. There we go. Okay, it should be good now. Sorry about that. Alright, hopefully that updates. How about the AnyBuilds LAX, or like maybe do a flight of the new updated AnyBuilds LHR? That new new update for what is it? LHR is pretty good, I gotta say. They definitely improved performance big time. LHR down to somewhere in Asia, maybe. 10,000 feet landing lights coming off. Wow, we're gonna turn off those cabin lights. Oh my god. There we go. Beautiful departure. This is the first flight I've done with the A319, technically. So we're gonna try and make it a good landing, but there's no promises. Yeah, Caesar, if you're still here, let me know if that bot unmuted you or not. I don't know why it did mute you. I turned off the thing where it'll mute you if you use cap, so sorry about that. It's quite irritating. A beautiful turnout over Brussels though. Awesome scenery. Alright, what we're gonna do might be cheating a tiny bit, but I'm going to switch to daytime for the flight, or around sunset, just so that when we make that landing into Geneva, we can have a beautiful sunset over the lake on final. I think that'll look awesome. So we're gonna pause the time right around there. Should be a good time for that. There we go. Should be a quick hop over to Geneva, then we'll make our way to the gate. We'll look around the scenery a bit, and we'll make our way back to Brussels. Should be an hour, I think, hour-ish each way. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And I mean, Andrew, you've seen this scenery. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's cool. There's another plane flying overhead right there. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Kinda cool. There we go. Just gonna double check for 44. Yeah, we're fine. Hong Kong to LA would be perfect. Yeah, that's a nice flight. The Hong Kong scenery too is beautiful. I love it. I don't know if you have it or not, but I love it. Looks awesome. Alright, we're just climbing through 21. 10,000 to go. There we go, finally. Okay. Well, we're climbing through 23, so we're gonna go ahead and get the music on. All of music. Could be a good flight, hopefully. I'm gonna move the view back a tiny bit. Just a bit too close, I think. There we go. I do. That was a really good flight, honestly. I really enjoyed that. I've got to be honest, so I think my favorite flight that we've done together, I don't know, it's a difficult one. I really enjoyed that one that we did down into T.Flight. That was a lot of fun with Edelweiss. That was really fun. Hera was fun. Oh no, you know what? I just remembered this now. Scardu took the absolute cake for the best approach that we've done together. That was absolutely amazing. As much as I want to do it again, I really want to explore more of the world and do some more difficult approaches that we haven't done together. Landing into split, was I there for that one? Or no? Oh, I think I remember it now. Yeah, okay, yeah. What was our departure? Okay, yeah, I remember that one now. Yep, I remember that. I just realized we have not done the river visual into DCA together before, and we need to do that. Whether it's shared cockpit or not, I think we need to do that soon. We always focus on flying in like Asia and Middle East and Europe and stuff. We never actually really do any flights in USA. Yeah. Like we did what was that airport called? When the 777 first released, you and I flew it over near San Fran, but that was like I think the last time we flew in USA together. It's been a while. And I did also realize I wanted to do us flying plenty of times. You've always against it. Really? That sounds something like I'd say. Okay, we need to do it soon though. San Fran to Medford, yeah, that one. I also realized I've never ever been to Hawaii in a flight sim ever. FSX, X-Plane 11, X-Plane 12, MSFS, I've never been to Hawaii. I'm not sure how. I'm just gonna do a quick time change. So it should be live. I'm just gonna see what time our descent is at. 06, we still have about half an hour. Yeah, we should be fine. Just gonna go ahead and switch the time back to around here. There we go. Yeah, Medford was a nice approach. I have to be honest with that one. I would like to eventually do a Hawaii flight together. River visual, of course. What was that harbor visual that you told me to do one time? I can't remember if I did that with you or if I did that while I was streaming. I can't remember. Either way, that was a fun approach. Gonna do that again sometime as well. Portland, Maine, yeah, that one. That one was awesome. Also, I messed with all my sound settings for streaming, like through OBS, so just let me know if something's too quiet or if something's too loud. I hope it's a bit better now. And VATSIM should be a lot quieter. Finally. I think I fixed it all. I don't think I have any Hawaii scenery, to be honest. So I'd need to pick something up if I flew there. Are there any really good Hawaii sceneries out there? Any builds makes Honolulu, really? Okay, well that one's gonna be instantly picked up if I fly there. If any builds makes Honolulu, that one will be picked up because they do amazing jobs on their scenery, especially London after the recent update. For such a massive airport, their frames, I'm getting like between 100 and 130 on the ground with the PMDG, so can't complain with that. Beautiful sunset though. I love this time of day. I should have started my stream a bit earlier, Andrew, and you could have watched the landing into Geneva. I'm assuming you're probably going to be heading out soon, since it's late. Next time, though. When I move to Switzerland, we'll be in the same time zone, so... there we go. Easy solution. Not cheap, but easy. Yeah, fair enough. Hopefully that flight goes well. Unlike that one 777 flight that happened recently. We'll move now then? Yeah, I wish. If I had the money, you know I would. I'd be there in a heartbeat. We don't talk about that flight. What's up, chat? What's up, Mystical? Welcome. How's it going? I mean, even if I don't get to come move soon or visit, you'll always be on that that flight here next summer, so going good. That's good. Hopefully all is well. 2 quick hops today, just to Geneva and back. With the new Geneva scenery, of course. Which, if you guys haven't picked it up, definitely go do that now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Economy? I don't think so, pal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everything's so expensive. Quite irritating. But hey, I can buy a flight to Vancouver for $60, so there we go. Flying to London in 15 days? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Do you have a window seat? Do you have your seat booked or no? You better. You better have that window seat. When I fly over there to visit you, I don't care how much extra it is, I'm buying a window seat. I can't fly that long without having a window seat, I just can't do it. I don't mind having economy. Economy plus or something like that, but a window seat is a must-have. No engine veto to broke for extra legroom. Yeah, that I feel that. Seat selection is expensive. Ridiculous. Although I flew Air North and I got extra legroom for no extra price. If anybody ever books Air North, take seat 4A. 4A is the same price as any front row seat, but it has an extra little bit of legroom. I don't know why. Insane take, I know. Wait, which one? Honestly, I'd rather fly window economy than aisle business. Honestly, I completely agree with that. 100%. As nice as business is with the food, with the lie-down seats and the drinks, I'll take a wing view any day. Tony, welcome back. Why did I get a notification from PayPal that I paid for something when I didn't? Give me a second. Mystical donated 5? Really? Actually? Wait, why did it not say that? Yeah, actually? Mystical, thank you so much, dude. I actually genuinely really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Let me just... Okay, I need to get into the app, though. It's gonna give me constant warnings until I finally get in. Alert box is set up? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'll do it right after stream. I meant to do it last night, but then it hit 2 o'clock in the morning and I just went to sleep. I was so tired. Yeah, sure, if you want to. Again, Mystical, thanks so much, dude. I, like, honestly, genuinely really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. That'll go towards my tank of gas that I need to fill up my car with tomorrow. There we go. Enjoy. I will. Thank you very much again. Really appreciate that. After stream, I'm gonna definitely set up those alert boxes for you. Be wise with your... Yeah, I will. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You donating? I'll move to Switzerland? Not a bad idea. Very good idea. Keep donating and then he adopts me, yes. Quite sad that legally I can. That happens though, you're moving up here. I'm not moving down to Vancouver. You know how expensive it is down there? Why can't you? Well, I can. Legally I can, not cannot. Oh, bet I'm out of here. Perfect, there we go. Pack your bags. Head up here. You'll like it here. Cologne is a beautiful place. They've been packed since 2010. There you go. So all you need to do is find a way up here. Which honestly isn't that difficult. If you check any Air North flight, it's like less than 150 bucks probably. I'm gonna check where my top of descent is really quick. It is way up there, really? Hold on. We're gonna remove the discontinuity. I'm glad I got that saved up. Perfect, there you go. Not allowed. Okay, well, we'll get rid of that then. We'll get rid of manual, and then we'll get rid of the discontinuity. Maybe that'll change where the top of descent is. No? Okay, well, that should work anyways. Yeah, what's the worst that happens? I did ask for the perf, so we're gonna go to that, and we'll get the minimums. The minimums for the RMP today are 1762 on the Libero. Check your PayPal again. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to get this. Arrival 10, 12, 14. Here we go. Check it? I'll check. You know, Andrew, sometimes suffering is worth it, right? You never know. I gotta put the authenticator in again, really? Come on. Oh, at least it's safety, I guess. Another $5. Oh my god. Mystical, come on man. You don't have to. Appreciate it though, honestly, thank you. Thank you. 1 quadrillion donation soon. I mean, with the prices in Vancouver, you never know, that could get me like a cheeseburger or two. Take the time for you. See you, Andrew, and I'll see you tomorrow for our flight. Just let me know where you want to fly. I don't honestly care, so I'll fly anywhere. I'm really down for anywhere. And again, Mystical, thank you so much, man. Like, honestly. Thank you. Uzbekistan, okay. Let me rephrase that. There's very few places I don't want to fly. Although you never know, it might be a beautiful place to fly, so. So you spelled Uzbekistan wrong. Don't spend it all in one place. I'll try. I will try. Put it in the saving fund for moving. There we go. Back to the outside view for a bit. Good at letting my head out. Yeah, no worries. Again, thanks, dude. I really appreciate it, and have a good one. Enjoy your night. Hey Tony, are you down for a flight or something? Maybe after? Oh wait, no, I gotta set up those notification things after. Never mind. Maybe later, or if oh my god, that game, is that game on sale, by the way? I want to hunt some crocs. Alright, we're gonna check Navigraph really quickly. We're just approaching Morok, so our descent should be in the next few minutes here. Gonna double check that. About 7 minutes ish, just after Golf 518, so we're just gonna go back to the outside for a few minutes. We'll wait for that. Could be a nice approach down into Geneva. A little bit of turbulence as we turn over at Quito. Now onto the approach path. Still not descending for a few more minutes here though, so we should be fine. About 20-ish miles till we start descent. Alright, there we go. We're going to head back into the cockpit. Our top of descent is just in a few miles here. About 13 miles, so we're going to head back to this. We're going to update the METAR just to make sure we still be up to date, which we do. 10, 12, and 14 degrees. Double check that. 125 on the approach today, okay. 10, 12, 14, perfect, okay. For your altitude down to 4,000, there's no other ATC online, so we can just go straight down there. We're 5 miles from top of descent. We're going to go ahead and bring the altitude down. It'll descend at about 1,000 feet per minute until we hit the descent path. Should work out nicely. Quick wing view as well. Look at that. Beautiful scenery. Calling Unicom as well. Keep traffic, beeline 4 Delta Uniform descending through flight level 300 for 4,000, time BR nav runway 22S Sierra Papa Romeo transition. Geneva. There you go, right on profile, perfect. We're going to pause the music. Double check just to make sure the winds haven't changed. Nope, they're still 2108. Still doing the RNAV 22. Should be good. Got the speed restraint of 250 here. A little bit below the path, but that's fine. Which looks like we have a aircraft on final. It's not on TGAS, I just checked the map. Aircraft on final, and then we have another aircraft on downwind. So we should be able to sequence ourselves in just behind them. It should work out just fine. Hopefully. A little bit above profile, that's fine.
Geneva traffic, approaching 656 coming on runway.
Clouds are beautiful. Look at that. Looks awesome.
Traffic EC6 Claw, Papa Bravo, check the order number 222 is selection Bravo by Alpha Taxi Way and Addons, Geneva.
We're going to slow down to 230. Pull that speed back a bit. Should be too far out, yep. Only 33 miles out from the runway. 7 miles of Gulf Hill 514. We do have a speed restriction of 220. I'm hoping this right turn takes us right before these clouds, but I don't think it's going to. Might go right through them. Be a bit of turbulence. Quite a bit above profile. We're just going to drop the 210 now just for the aircraft in front of us. There's nobody behind us, so we should be fine. Drop our flaps down to 1. Looks like we're just going to skim the edge of these clouds here. And that's 10,000 feet, we're going to get all the lights on. Just through the gaps of the clouds. Looks awesome. Right, get approach mode on. There we go. Reset that. Just double check this one more time. It's all the same, perfect. We're gonna get 1012 in the altimeter. New traffic, beeline for Delta Uniform, RNAV runway 22, 20 miles out, Geneva. Breaking through a bit of the clouds there, and then right back into them. I believe that's the aircraft right in front of us, so we're going to go ahead and just drop our speed down now, just so that there's no conflict at all. It does look pretty close in front of us. Or not. Just about 5 miles of spacing. And our speed is not slowing down, which is perfect. There we go. We go back on that profile. Once we hit 200, we're going to drop the flaps 2. What we're going to do, because we're a bit close to the arriving aircraft, we're just going to drop to our arrival speed now. And just drop the gear. Just so we have good enough spacing. Geneva traffic, beeline 4 Delta Uniform, 10 mile final, runway 22, Geneva. Here we go. From the speed brakes, foot flaps full. Little bit of rain coming down the windshield. Never landed this aircraft before, so this is going to be fun. Yeah, we're already at final approach speed for beeline 4 Delta Uniform. Yep, no worries. Gonna drop the speed just a bit more. Aircraft in front of us is a bit bigger. I think their approach speed is a bit higher, so we don't need to go fully to 125 yet. Yeah, we're 8 miles out. We have good enough separation. Looks like that aircraft's just passing over the numbers, so we do have quite a bit of spacing. We're good. We're just about to get to the numbers. We're going to drop that speed just a bit more. We'll go final approach speed now. Give traffic, beeline 4 Delta Uniform, 5 mile final, runway 22. Oh yeah, lots of room.
Hundred above. Minimum.
traffic, traffic.
Geneva traffic 528, takeoff from Geneva.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. I muted my mic. Okay, thank you. Anyways, as I was saying, the level of detail that they've put into this is just phenomenal. I mean, this is the new terminal, I believe. And I don't mind the open concept, although there's no food. Oh, there we go, okay. It's a nice terminal though. And I believe they modeled the terminals over here as well, inside. So from what I know is there is a underground pathway that connects this terminal to the main one that you walk under. Yeah, exactly. Right here you go under. And I believe that just takes you to the main terminal. And this one has stairs up for the jetway, and then this one has the same thing, and then the one over here, you just have nothing. Not too bad. Lots of detail put into it, that's for sure. Except for this guy just floating in the air. You here now, Tony? Did they model inside the traffic control tower? Oh, they did. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, you can? Okay, perfect. Alright, well. No foot warmers? Yeah, maybe not. I guess not. Probably doesn't get that cold in Geneva. There's also a little truck thing over here. If I can find it, give me a second. This thing So because you need to go under the ground and there's stairs all the way over to that terminal over there, if you're in a wheelchair, you get to ride in this thing, which picks you up from right here and takes you straight to the plane. Which I think is kind of cool that they modeled those trucks. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put some music on for you guys and start up the next flight. Montreal has those too. Makes sense. Yeah, I'll be back in like just maybe 5-ish minutes. I'm just gonna set up a new flight for you guys. Enjoy the music. And I'll be back in just 1 second. Hello, hello, hello. He's back again. Hello, Tony. Back to Brussels we go, I guess. Hopefully, this time we'll have a somewhat acceptable landing into Brussels. Because that last one probably destroyed our landing gear. And destroyed my average landing rate, which is just perfect. Yeah, it did. Oh well, whatever. Oh, whatever. But here we are. Passengers already reboarding. So I guess we can just go ahead and get started with the setup then, can we? Go back to here. MCDU menu, we'll go back to this. Load sheet, we have that. We'll just accept for the arrival message as well. There we go. Perfect, okay. Everything's starting to load up slowly. We have a bit of fuel coming soon. And we'll get to the flight plan. The cruise altitude for today is going to be 320, and we are beeline. Oh, actually, what is our call sign? Hold on. Give me one quick second. 6 Golf Alpha. We'll put that in there with the cruise index today of 15. A little bit of a shorter return. Hour and a bit here, and on the way back it's going to be 55 minutes, just under an hour. Here we go. That's all set. We can go ahead and get our departure plugged in here. We're going to be off of runway 22 on the Dippy 6 Alpha with the RBOS transition. We'll insert that. We're planning the ILS for 25 right back into Brussels. And that's going to be on the Batty 6 Alpha arrival. Is right there. And that's going to be via Flow 1 Romeo. And we'll insert that as well. We'll get the second flight plan loaded there and copy that over. Go back to the page number 2 and we can get our block fuel in, which today is going to be 5.5, almost on the dot. There we go. Just wait for everything else to finish boarding. Passengers are boarded. We just gotta wait for the cargo and the fuel. Should hopefully be a bit faster. We can get the altimeter, just make sure it's still the same. Yep, still the same, 10-12. What we can do is we can get this back up to our cruise altitude. 32,000, perfect. There's still no ATC online, of course, so we can just go straight up to our cruise altitude today. And we can wait for the rest of the boarding to complete. Just bear with me, everybody. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some food. Alright, there we go. Back with the food. Fuel should be boarding up. Which it is. Which is perfect. And once the fuel is boarded up, we can go ahead and get on out of here. Oh, they haven't even started fueling up yet. Okay, so it's going to be a bit. Wonder if we can change GSX settings while it's loading stuff. Let's see. Let's time accelerate the fuel by 6. How about that? Here we go. And if that'll work. I don't think so. I think you have to restart throttle. Oh, maybe it's working. Alright, there we go. Fuel should be basically boarded, almost. There we go. Okay. Fuel's basically boarded. We're going to go ahead and get the fuel on. We're going to get the APU started. Go. Boarding is completed. We got that notification. We're going to wait for the APU to start. Then we can go ahead and disconnect the ground power and start our pushback. We're going to get the seatbelt signs on for departure. And we are going to go to mass and balance and send this all to the MCDU. We check here, all went there, which is fine. We're going to go back to the perf page. It's going to be off of 2.2 today. Packs are going to be on with flaps 1. And it's going to be a V2 of 157, so we'll send it over as well. Just check the perf page, make sure it's all there. 1/up04 for the departure again. Actually, we'll keep this up just so we don't forget about that. Check the company message as well. Accept that, there we go. There we go. APU should be almost ready. There it is. APU bleed going on. External power is going to come off. We can go back to the Fenix app right here and disconnect GPU and take off the chocks. There we go, and we'll press pushback. Put the beacon on for pushback as well. There we go. New traffic, beeline 6 Golf Alpha pushing back from gate 4 facing north. Alright, for our taxi, we're just going to take inner all the way to outer, and then we're going to take alpha to the holding point. Alright, there we go. Facing north on taxiway inner. Get the parking brakes off. Strobes already on, fuel's on, APU started. We're starting the push, so we can go ahead and get engine number 2 started. Here we go. Engine number 2 started. And we'll get engine number 1 started as well. You try using the beacon to trigger pushback? Oh no, I completely forgot about that. Oh my god. I want to see if it's in settings, because I actually did not. I'm not sure. Is it something you can toggle? I did try it off stream yesterday when I was practice flying this aircraft, and I didn't get the pushback when I did that, so I don't know if it's like an aircraft thing, or I'm not sure, honestly. It just worked? Yeah, I don't know. I might try it again after this flight. I'll do another quick test flight just to make sure. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, I'm not sure. Alright, there we go, both engines started. We're going to get back to normal for the engine start switches. Flaps can come down to 1. We'll arm the speed brakes. Quarter brakes can go to max for departure. And we'll get the APU off as well. For everybody watching, if you haven't already, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Would would be great. Here we go. Pushback tub is kicked. Why would you stand there? I can't even see you. Okay, well, he's gone, so. We're gonna take inner to outer. I guess outer kind of just turns into alpha, so I guess it's just inner to alpha. Yeah, we'll just take inner alpha. Alright, taxi lights going on. And we'll start our taxi. Geneva traffic, beeline 6 Golf Alpha, taxiing holding point Alpha, runway 22 via inner and alpha. Yeah, I'll try that beacon thing after this flight. Thanks for reminding me, actually. I'm gonna screenshot that message and send it to myself somewhere so I can remember. Because it would be kind of better than going into the menu and requesting it every single time. And easier. Which aircraft did you try it on? Like, does it work on anything, or was it like a PMDG specific thing, or... I'm assuming if it works on one plane, it'll work on all of them, but... Fenix A319? Gotcha. Yeah, I'll try that after this. Neat little feature. Now I could be wrong, but I do believe this aircraft there is fire training. Yeah, it says it on the side, so yeah, it is. Looks like a 200, I think. Old 200, maybe a 300. Not sure. Would be nice to have a 300 for MSFS. Seems to be a Fenix only feature. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the Fenix integration with GSX is pretty awesome, I have to say. After boarding is complete, verify the parking brake is set, APU is running, and turn on the beacon light. Pushback will automatically be requested and you will be prompted for the pushback direction. Nice. Cool. That's good to know. So I'm assuming if you request pushback and then put the beacon on, it kind of cancels that out and it doesn't do anything then. I'd assume so. Would make sense. Well, it's not like it can double request it, so. Overshot that line. I'm not used to flying this. We'll get this man some floodlights. Hold on. There you go. The departure really quickly. I'm just going to check that. Just give me a second. 7,000. Turns out it's going to be 7,000. Okay, perfect. Good to know. If anybody knows why Europe has different transition altitudes for different airports, I would love to know why. I'm sure it's something simple, but I honestly do not know. Never researched it. Not complaining about it, but it's just different. It really seems like only a North America thing, where our standard pressure is always 18,000. I know Pakistan was 18.5. Everywhere in Europe have different standard pressure settings for altitudes. Not sure. Right, there we go, we're approaching 2.2. New traffic, beeline 6 Golf Alpha departing runway 2 to AP 6 Alpha departure, our boss transition, Geneva. Runway turn off lights are going to come on, landing lights can come on, strobes can go on as well. And we'll get the nav and logo lights back to 2. Get the wing lights on actually as well. There we go. We're going to get the throttles up to about 40. 40-ish. Chrono can come on, and we'll disconnect the pedals. There we go. Everything about European aviation seems overly complex, yeah. Can't agree. For certain points anyways. Although sometimes the clearances you get in USA are pretty wild. Rudder coming up. Beautiful departure into the sunset. There we go, lever's going to climb. Drop that nose down. We can go down here, we can disarm the speed brakes. Passing the S, we can go flaps up. The runway turn off lights and the taxi lights off. And we're good for our flight. Yeah, the one thing I like about flying in Canada is it's just so easy. Approaches, departures, transition altitudes, everything. Although having a bit of complexity to it makes it a bit more enjoyable sometimes. Depends on the day. We're above 250, below 10,000, that's instantly a write-up, and we're fired. There we go, we'll make that right turn out. 7,000 feet, go standard pressure. Awesome. Sometimes I'm in the mood to start APU5 in this prior to pushback. Yeah, exactly. I just do it whenever I remember, to be honest. If I'm in a rush to get out, I'll start it a bit earlier. So as soon as I get that pushback slot, if it's busy, get on onto there. Get the wing lights off, landing lights coming off, we're at 10,000. Still manually flying it for now. Beautiful weather. Alright, there we go. We're going to get the autopilot one on. It'll be a nice 55-minute flight back to Brussels. Maybe the last leg for the night. There we go. Okay. Gonna get the range up just a tiny bit. Let's see our top of the climb right there. Top of descent not for quite a while, so we're gonna get the music going for you guys. What a sharp right turn there too. Interesting. Never seen it like that before. There we go. I gotta say though, what a beautiful livery. Yeah, no, I've been doing a lot more long hauls recently. I like to just set it up overnight. Take off at like 12 o'clock, land around 9. Or there's been a few flights where I'll take off at like 8 p.m. and then land at around 10 a.m. I don't know, nothing else to do, so may as well just set up a few flights or something like that. Although I don't do that, I don't have that many long hauls on my Volanta compared to some other people. I think this coming Saturday, I'll stream a long haul. Not sure where. I think Captain Canada is actually doing a long haul this Saturday, so I might just join in with that route as well and just stream it as well. It'd be fun. Our Volanta flights are pretty similar, except the long haul is ME8 28 Romeo uniform doing Lepa to EGGP. Why do I not remember those airports? You want to check my Volanta out? Yeah, for sure. I'll go check out right now. Whereabouts are you at the moment? Actually, I can just search it up. Oh yeah, I see you. I do have to ask though, is Volanta Premium worth it at all? Like, I've been looking at it, but I just don't know if I can justify the price. I don't know if it's really worth it to pay the extra for the premium or not. Like, I use it almost every day, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you have a few long hauls on there too. Not too bad. Not worth it, really? Okay. Yeah, the only reason I was gonna get it is because you can change the top bar you can see on my stream where it says my flight information and customize it a lot more, but basically the only reason. I can't really justify paying that much money for it just to change the color of something, so. Through their mobile app, real world pics of the registration that you are flying in your aircraft picture. I think that's for regular Volanta too. I have that feature as well, I think. But the Volanta app would be really nice because when I'm doing long hauls, and for example, if I go out to the store, would be a bit easier if I could just open up the app and see where I am instead of having to open Google and going through that shit process. But ah well. I'll look at it more if I ever actually end up wanting to get it, but for now, I mean, the non-premium version works extremely well, so can't complain. One thing Valenta is missing is the option to add your custom scenery to the map. I thought they had something like that, did they not? Like if you have a custom scenery, I thought it detects it and it'll show it on the map. I could be wrong though, maybe. Maybe it's like a Flightsim dependent thing, I'm not sure. They do, but it doesn't work out. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That would be nice though, because it'd be a lot easier to file a flight or something. Or just look around, see what you have. Alright, well we're gonna start getting ready for descent now. I'm gonna get their altitude down to 2,000 feet for the ILS. I'm gonna go auto brakes low for this landing. Our 5 miles till top of the descent, we're gonna hit that start our descent, and it'll get us around 2,000, correction, actually 1,000 feet per minute until we get onto the descent path. There we go, it'll hold it right there. It should be a nice descent down into Brussels. Just have slight winds from 190 at 6 knots, so not too bad. Scattered at 11. Should be a nice smooth flight down. Here's open. Gonna pause the music after the song finishes in about 2 minutes. But the song's just about to finish, so we'll turn the music off and pause it for arrival. Get some speed brakes out just to hold that speed, hopefully. Does anybody remember where the sunshades are for the Phoenix? Completely forgot. I thought they were down here somewhere. I know they have these ones to pull down. But where are the ones for the front window? Huh. I know there are some. Oh wait, are they there? Oh, there we go. Behind iPad. Oh yeah, there's that one. I couldn't remember where this one was. There we go. Thank you. I guess I don't really need that one right now. Can I put it back in? Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're gonna try and make it a good landing this time. Second ever landing in the A319, so no promises. Last one was quite shit. likes to come in hot. Yeah, I found the A321 and the A320, you can usually cut the power and flare around 50 feet. And I tried that in this, and nope, not even close. So now I'm wondering if you leave the power in a bit longer, leave it in a bit longer and flare a bit later, like around 30-20 feet. I'm honestly not sure what the strategy is for this plane. I'm not used to flying something so short. Alright, there we go. That sun's going to go behind the clouds a bit, so we'll go ahead and pull that back in. Alright. Pick up power 20 on the 319. I wait until she calls me a retard. Perfect, okay. I'll try that then. I'll try to cut the power around like 10-20 feet and make that flare. It just has to be perfectly timed, because if I don't cut that power in time, it's going to bring me back in the air, so... I also don't want to float down too long. I find the 320 and the 321 a lot easier to hand fly and land though. I'm sure that's realistic, but... ah well. What's up, Mystical? Welcome back. You joined just in time, we're about to land. Just hitting 10,000 feet, so we're going to get those landing lights on. Runway turn-off lights can come on as well. Pull some speed brakes out just for a bit of speed loss. Do we have any speed restrictions? Yeah, we do have on the Dickbow for 220. 220. What we're going to do now, actually, we're just going to go down to the FMC, or the MCDU. And I wonder if we can change this here. Maybe not. Oh, there. Okay. Nice, came just in time. You did. You did, you did, you did. There we go, 240. Nice little flight so far. I do like flying in Europe a lot. It's nice to just be able to pick two airports and they're not too far away from each other. Everything's a lot closer. Whereas flying across North America takes half a year. About 20 miles out, we'll make a quick call on the Unicom. Brussels traffic, beeline, 6 Gulf Alpha, about 20 miles out from the ILS, runway 25, right, Brussels. Gather at 1100, 12105, still the same, that's not updated, we're fine. Now the one thing I am a bit concerned about is the 6-knot crosswind, but I mean honestly that'll be completely fine. Yeah, you guys aren't busy Saturday, we're going to be doing a long haul on Saturday. Not sure where yet. it'll be fun. In the 777. Probably take off around 9:30 Pacific. Start the stream at 9. A little bit of an early stream, but alright, that speed's gonna go down to 220. We'll pull up the speed brakes again. Right into the sun, perfect. 4,000 feet, standards flashing. We're gonna get this back down to 105. 1005. Cabin is ready. Go ahead and press reset on that. We're about 12 miles out, so we're gonna pull the speed back. Actually, we're gonna go 200, that works. Flaps 1's gonna come out. Flaps 1, there we go. There we go, we're on the ILS. We're gonna get the approach mode on, landing system 1 and 2 can come on. Right into the clouds here. Butter it? Oh yeah, I'll try. This plane's a bit of a pain in the ass to land, if I'm gonna be honest. Get our speed back down a bit, around 180. Our landing speed for today is 130, perfect. We'll get flaps 2 out. Down to 170. Brussels traffic beeline, 6 Golf Alpha, 10 mile final, runway 25 right, Brussels. There we go, through the clouds now. A bit of turbulence, but I mean, it's not too bad. Just a bit of shaking. Pull flaps 3. Beautiful views. Got the runway in sight just through the clouds there. Arm the speed brake. Landing gear's gonna go down. We're about 5 miles out. We're gonna pull back the speed to approach speed. Probably should have put the gear down a bit earlier, but it's fine. Flaps going full. Checklist is all green. We're good for landing. Here's hoping we can butter it this time, unlike the last one, which we do not talk about. Brussels traffic, beeline 6 Golf Alpha, short final, runway 25 right, Brussels. If you don't butter it, I will unsubscribe. Okay, well the pressure's on me now. I got this. Alright. 1,000 feet, we're gonna go autopilot disconnected. Flight directors are going off. The airplane is mine. Here goes nothing. There's that wind kind of kicking in on us. A little bit low, we're going to pull up just that tiny bit. Don't want to be too low for approach.
Minimum.
Tiny bit off center line. Continue. Alright, here goes nothing.
Flight slow.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Oh ho ho ho. Oh, I wonder what that FPM was. Get the nose down, keep that center line. Cursors are out. Look at the wind gusts on final there too. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, I need to check that FPM. Alright. 60 knots reversers are stowed. We're going to keep that auto brake on. We're going to make this vacate here while I check the FPM on that. It says minus 219. I don't believe that. I guess I can kind of believe it. W landing, thank you. It wasn't the best, a bit low, but I mean, I'll take it. If you go and turn back the stream a bit and go look at the one from earlier. Massive improvement. Alright, landing lights going off. 219 is good. Yeah, it's not bad. It won't beat one of our last streams. I think we got 113. Alright, when we turn off lights and come off, strobe lights can go off, nav and logo lights to 1. And we'll get the APU started as well. There we go. And we'll get the spoilers in, flaps can come up as well. We'll go ahead to GSX and request gate. I believe it's 148. Which I think it's here. There we go. Good stuff. Thank you, thank you. It wasn't the best, I can say that, but practice makes perfect, right? I'll try to do a few more flights with this aircraft off stream and just kind of get the feel of it. Do maybe circuits or something. It's definitely a fun one to fly, though. Oh. 50? Did we pass 148? Oh, we did. Oh, okay. Well, gonna pretend like that didn't happen. We're just gonna make the right turn. This is actually the gate we were gonna take all along, so 150 it is. Nobody saw anything. Taxi lights coming off. We're gonna get the APU bleed on. That is not taxi lights. There we go. And if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe if you have not. And as well as pick up this amazing scenery from Aerosoft. I mean, the detail put into it is just insane. Really one of the best sceneries out there. From Aerosoft anyways. Bit to the right. Here we go. little bit too early. There we go. Stop there, we'll get the parking brake on. Go ahead to ground services, we'll get the chocks and GPU connected, we'll get engine number 2 off, engine number 1 off. What runway did I land on? We landed on 25 right. 25 right into Brussels. External power going on, we'll get the APU off, beacon lights can come off, nav and local lights can come off. We will request deboarding. Should have given us a prompt on the tablet, I guess not. Get the chrono off as well from takeoff to gate, an hour exactly. Not too bad. Yeah, mine is 2:18:55 on the landing. Nice and professional. We're gonna get the fuel off as well. The crew supply can come off, we don't care about them. We can unarm the emergency exit lights. Fast T+ signs come off as well as no smoking. We're doing a full shutdown, so we'll just start turning everything off. And there we go. Open the forward and aft cargo. Awesome. Well, that was a good flight. Good few flights. Beautiful scenery down into Geneva as well with the sunset. There we go. Awesome scenery, awesome stuff. Alright. Well, thanks everybody that did tune in. Appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like. I'm not sure when I'll be live next. If it's not this week, it'll definitely be on the weekend. We'll be doing a long haul on Saturday. Not sure where yet. It'll definitely be with the 777. That's for sure. I'm thinking of going westbound over the Atlantic. Probably depart somewhere in Europe and fly over to either eastern or western USA. Maybe Vancouver, I'm not sure. I hope everyone has a good rest of your night or morning, depending on where you are. Thanks for watching and leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!